mic will probably pick this up. It's like every person ever outside there. Let's do that. Everything should be up and running. The blue sky post has been made. Clicking that, clicking that. Clicking that. Today, we are doing some story. I realized at the end of the previous stream that I spent like literally the entire stream doing hunts. And that I should probably at least not go 2 streams without advancing the story. So here we are. Time to do story. I just need to remember what it is. Baywood. I visited that place at some point. Did we do anything here? We did not. I guess one of the entrances was down there. Did I get there from Permina? Yeah, I did. I took this entrance. It's closer though. You can port here and then just walk. Because there's supposed to be a entrance from Golmore Jungle. According to the volume of the screen. I think we'll port to the... I guess the village is like 2 loading screens closer or something. Was it called Eriet Village? I think it was. This guy doesn't have anything new, right? No, it is super outdated stuff. Let's go! The first area here will be a bit lower level. Parts are somewhat similarly leveled right now, so we'll just continue with this. Oh, yeah. I had to like try out the duration of bubble. We'll see, like it's probably meant to be used like this, like all the time. Not sure. It's odd that such a massive bonus is a somewhat short duration buff. Like it's not short, like it's a bit on the level of region from the looks of it. But yeah, it's like it's not. It would be kind of okay if it was like 10% more life, but double is a lot. Is the path? Something here though. I guess I don't have a bar shout with the... Oh yeah, I was supposed to look up the chest system a bit more, but I forgot to do that. Because I didn't have Bosch out, so, and he has the like improved loot thingy. It's all the way down here. Has to be, right? Yeah, this bubble spell is pretty low duration. I think what we'll do is this, and we'll manually toggle that on boss fights, preferably just before, but just when running around like this I don't think it shouldn't be necessary, and it does cost a lot of MP, so it's not free. Need to find some auto bubble here or something. It probably is something like that. At least one very rare piece of equipment. Sometimes I do worry that I do worry that me always playing with the overlay map up is a bit annoying to people. It's one of those Diablo 2 Path of Exile things that, I mean, that's just how I play video games. Because it does cover a lot of the screen. You have missed exactly 8 minutes. So you're here at the start, I would say. Hope you're doing well. Going well. I'm looking into actually doing story stuff today. For once. So I have not even looked at the bounties. No, not a singular bounty will be done. Yeah. How could I? So many. These guys. Oh yeah, I was about to put this on Vaughn, I guess. If I have it. Yeah, slow. I do hope I have enough of these chronosters. 17 is a low number. They probably need to stock up on more of them. Because slow is like a fairly common thing that the enemies use. Golem. It's weak to win, so should be fine. Because Fran deals 8k damage on him. It feels like, I'm not gonna say this to sound like as a bad thing. They look like a PlayStation. It looks like a PlayStation 1 zone with a close by fog, which like a previous generation kind of zone. It's just like a look of itself. I do like it. Yeah, Silent Hill or every other early 3D game that basically put this as a draw distance because otherwise it would chug. Let's see if there's any other items or something here. I don't think there's a path to the right here. Seeing as there's an area to the right, so I think this is the edge of them. There is actually a path here. What the hell? Well, I guess we'll go down that one. Not sure. Explore, Feywood, going here. So we just explore. Yeah, I mean, it is a certain look to them that is more horror-like. I think there's a reason why a lot of even modern games go for the PlayStation aesthetic for horror games. That's this like inherent horror effect to it. Yeah, eerie is a better word. File of serum. Is that just a loot item or something? It's not. Oh, remove disease. I've heard good things from you, Sandra, about disease, so I guess it's coming up soon. I guess this has to be a dead end though. Oh, the map. Wish you could pick up stuff after you cast the spells. Would be a really nice thing. That makes things a bit faster. I'm probably aiming for the like left exit, western one. Yeah, like it's like interacting with the world is like surprisingly annoying for a game, because it, as I say, it's both this like it will open this menu if like it's slightly off with chest, and when like 5 seconds after you cast a spell, you can't interact, and you can't interact when putting away a weapon. So it would be nice if that was tightened up a bit, I feel. I guess there's a shop or save point in the south here, so let's go there. This is a very small zone. An uncharacteristically small zone in this game. Oh yeah. The square button does the same. I might guess how that happened though, because like a normal person, like a developer, would go, let's put these on different buttons so they don't collide. But then they had a playtest, and one of the testers probably like didn't figure out how to open this menu, and since that day they probably also put it on the action button. I mean, it all could be fixed by just allowing key remapping. Is there key remapping for keyboard? There is, but not for controller. Based. They have the correct button as the oh, I looked for this earlier. Oh, this is mouse settings. I do like using circle for forward. But yeah, it would be nice if they had button remapping. But it's probably... I guess very few console games are written with remapping in mind. Yeah, I'll always use circle if I can. It's I don't know if I have a first game that taught me that, but circle is forward in Japanese games, and cross is backwards. And when for some reason cross became forwards for Western games, I guess. And triangle was backwards for a bit. I think it must have been Final Fantasy VII that had it as well. Because you run on cross. Yeah, they were kind of standards, because if you look at the Nintendo controller, the A button is on the same place as the circle button on the PlayStation controller. And since you have read from right to left in Japanese sometimes, it makes sense to go from the right to left, while on the Xbox controller the A is to the left of B and X to the left of Y. There's some logic behind it, but yeah, right now it's just preference, and I do prefer. I think it's a more natural position for me to use circle as forward and crosses backwards. Shooters back in the day were all over the place. It's super cool. I'm in the mines for some reason. These are level 64. stealing HP. Why am I even fighting it? I'm not going to go here. Let's just finish it off. Oh. We got him. 3k experience worth. I guess we're not going that way? Where are we going then? Guess we're not going anywhere. We're doing something here. Check. There's 2 maps. I guess I'm going here. No map. Only 3. Is it an area there? Or an exit? Like, am I missing an exit or something? The fact that the minimap is jammed probably also means that there's something we should do here. I guess that's one of the reasons why this area is smaller, is that you had the jammed map, and this should feel a bit disorientating. Just one of those guys. Huh. Let's check out the save point place again. Okay. You're thinking a lot. Okay, so the mist pushed us back, but we just walked there anyway, and that fixed it. Problem solved. I guess it's there to prevent going here before you are supposed to in the story. Because you could go here super early on. Like 15 hours ago or something. It would make sense, sure. Hold on. My strat. MP down. That's not good. What if we just attack him anyway? It's a really difficult boss. He's ready as pollen dance. And it's dead. I guess I have gotten a bit of experience from doing a bunch of hunts. So I think I'm a bit over-leveled for the story content. Although I actually don't really know what levels given this. I assume base stats. Of some sort. I don't think you get more HP by leveling up. I guess bubble off. Domain of whatever. What did I just pick up? Grants bravery to one ally. That's another new thing. Final boss at 50-ish. Yeah, that's... I'm 40 right now, so... I kind of want to do... Like, when I recently played through, like Final Fantasy XII and all that, I kind of try to experience what the game have to offer, so to say. So, I guess for this, that would be doing all the hunts and getting all the espers would be like a point where I feel like, oh, now the game is actually done. I don't know if that's like realistic. Like how long that actually does take is, I have no clue. Because the Final Fantasy XII is stupid, right? Because you have to like literally level to level 99. Only ethers everywhere. Tie potion too. Yeah, it's very arbitrary, but like I think everyone has like an arbitrary limit where they go, no, that's bullshit, and don't do it. Dispelga, nice. Like for example in Final Fantasy VII. They're the weapon boss fights, which are like, they are literally stupid, I would say. And I don't know if there's anything remotely similar in this, but it's one of those like feelings thing. Okay, we got... You can now see everywhere. Yeah, all their special hands. Yeah, I mean... Because, like, one of the interesting parts with Final Fantasy is that almost all of the games have some super ultra boss of some kind. Like the real final boss. There's a like the story final boss, but then there's the real final boss, and it would be cool to do that if one of those exists. I guess that's the final hunt or something in this game. But it also all depends on like how degenerate are we talking, because if it involves like resetting zones to spawn chests, I might not be as interested in doing it. Golden amulet. That's a neat. Is that an experience thing? Yeah, there's license points. That's good to know that, because sometimes video games like put challenges behind RNG, and I mean it's kind of fun and fine to do that. It's just that depending on the amount of RNG involved, it could be annoying to do. Okay. Maybe I should try to play this as God intended, with no overlay map and only using the jammed minimap. But maybe I shouldn't. Because it's super boring. Let's see. A large area. I wonder if it's just large to be annoying to traverse with a jammed map. Yeah, it really does. Like I don't know if having a map being jammed like this adds anything to the game, or if it's just annoying. Because from what I can tell about this zone is that it's just basically a corridor, but you would go around the edge like this instead. It doesn't look like there is anything in this room. Power West. I already have one of those. Yeah, it's... I think that, like, most video games are corridors in some way. It's just how you address them that's makes a difference, but like the feeling that they're probably trying to convey in this room is that you're supposed to be in this super open room with no real what's called like there's nothing, no walls to like follow or anything. Like there is one, but if I just went straight through the middle, it would be so much faster. So you're supposed to feel a bit disoriented by the openness of it. Yeah, like I'm very much an exploring player. Oh, it's one of these awful rooms. Now this is a video game trope. Like in general, I do like exploration and just like going to a place for the sake of going there. Okay, so there is something about this room then. This one's lit up. Examine the pattern. Voiceless birds chime within your head. In this sanctum shall the pilgrim find truth and illusion both. Illusion betokens the true way. Hold on. Hold on. Classic Final Fantasy XII issue. So we should follow an illusion of some sort. Oh. I guess send straight forward to the next one. Wonder if I can even... Oh, it's lit up. Okay. Okay, I had the wrong impression about this room. Guess we click on this. Same, and I guess it's now that way. Unless there are more. It's just one of them. Okay. And then straight over to this rune. They hit hard. I lost half my health there. I mean, I thought this room was just the fact that it was large and like a bit hard to navigate. That you would lose time going around the edge and not just straight over. Like if you have the overlay map and just look at it, you would think that perhaps that if I move straight over, it's the fastest way. Illusion betokens the way, okay. But I didn't, like, actually... I didn't interact with the mechanic of this room until the second time around. I guess this, yes, advances us. And I guess this room has something similar going on. Okay, question about the PS2 version. Did you have this map in the PS2 version? Like, could you figure out that you have just teleported back? Because that could be really annoying if you didn't realize that and thought it was like multiple rooms in a row or something. Yeah, but as long as you could figure out that you had been teleported back and not moving forward, I think that's fine. So I guess it's this bind. It's the like the touchpad on the PS4 controller. Because the select button is a share button nowadays. I don't know. Okay, so I guess we have to figure out what we were going to do here. I would imagine there being a similar puzzle here, but we need to visit these guys. Okay, so back up to this. I mean, some people do like the share button. Like, I haven't never used it on my PS4, but it's probably good for something. And it has no use on a PC, of course. Okay. Oh, we're going to back one. Before float disappears. Ooh, Reflectka. Yeah, I don't know about like how much use the share button does get. It's probably on a person-to-person basis. Okay, so I guess we move forward. Giga Summoner. Gate's powers is yours to claim. Beyond the one gate lies search for Giga. Over the one gate, the Gigas hold sway. Touch it. What? There's a puzzle even. What does it say? Giga Summoner. Gate's powers is yours to claim. Beyond the one gate lies sacred Girvegan. Or however you pronounce that. Over the one gate, the Gigas hold sway. Ah. You feel like this led me here? Maybe there's another path? Guess we'll run around and check out the other places, see if there's any obvious things going on. Because I haven't even visited a few of these, and there's like northwest of me, there seems to be some sort of structure. Whatever that could be. That looks fucking scary. Giroveganus. Bucket. It's weak. It's mostly referring to the eyes. It was glowing through the snowstorm or whatever this is. Mist storm, I guess. Defender. Would that perhaps be a shield? No. Weapon. Oh, it's a two-handed weapon. I mean, I guess we could... I haven't tried them at all. Let's see... Might as well, we have license points to spare. Guess this should be more damage, right? It's a lot more damage. Of course, at the cost of defense. Yeah, I guess it's a bit hard to make them different from another two-handed weapon. Like you can... In this game you can only really work with stats. So like, what... Maybe, I mean, it might scale differently and all that, but like, is it really different? Level 42. When did Ash get so much experience? I was going to get something. Probably get the bubble belt. Wherever that is. It's a far away. Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of that, like, compared to a action game, it is like a direct action game, like, I don't know, just as an example, Dark Souls or whatever. It is much harder to make things feel, I don't know, varied, like, how do you make that happen in a game with automatic combat? So you can only really do it with stats. And since it's automatic combat, I would believe that... I would guess that perhaps speed is a very, very good stat in general, so faster weapons might be better. But that's just purely, I guess. I think this party does enough damage to begin with that we can afford running a Sword and Shield setup on Ash. She is running in first and tanking a lot of it, so it works out. Yeah, so speed is best, so to say. But that makes sense, that the being able to like completely counteract the delay is super strong. It would be nice to actually look at some speedrun for this game. Is the trick just move around? We can just go through here. I'm a bit... It's one of those cases again where I don't even know where the puzzle is. Because I felt like I solved the puzzle already. And then it presented me with... No, you haven't. Yeah... I'm just denying its existence, I guess. I don't even remember what Gigas is. Let's put it that way. And now I did remark on the word being used in many games, but I have no clue what it is. This doesn't do anything. Description itself is the puzzle. Well, it would help if I could read. Let's see. Giga Summoner. Gates powers is yours to claim. Beyond... Beyond one gate, like... Yeah, that's where I want to go. Over the one gate, the Gigas holds sway. I guess this is the one gate. Does that imply the existence of a two gate? Holds importance. This is the bad part about not no-lifing this game in one sitting or whatever. I have forgotten what the Gigas are. I think I would need a hint for this one. Yeah, I think we need... There needs to be a setting to translate the game into English for stupid people. The very first set is very important to realize what you need to do. Giga Summoner. I guess I'm not one of those. Or is it... Hold on. Is it like actual summons we're talking here, or is it... I don't have a summon called Gigas, and they're not called summons in this. Huh. Because I was thinking maybe another character needs to touch this. Yeah, I think I'll ask for the solution for this one, because I am completely stumped. This is basically the point where I would... Belias is Gigas. What? Isn't that... I am touching it with Ash, so... Do I need to, like, summon him? Okay, that is odd. I would not have guessed this in a long while. Both because I didn't know that this summon was Gigas or whatever, and also because I had no clue that you could summon out of combat. I still have like this like mental like limitation or whatever. Like there's a point, like in combat and out of combat are way more defined in my head than the game actually is. Like you're essentially always kind of in combat in this game. I should start thinking like that. Yeah, I think if I went back and look at the end of the previous story stream, I would get more of it.
Shrouded deep in the roiling mist.
Because I spent many hours doing hunts instead.
The mist runs thick here.
Like on the Leviathan?
Do not worry. I will behave myself. The mist here is cooled. I sense something like the shadow here.
Fena. It appears Sid has yet to arrive. We'll lie in wait for him here.
So we're not going inside?
Not unless you want to end up twisted. Like the old man. Something there.
In general, it's easy to miss names in this game. They do throw them around a lot.
What is it?
She can see him. Let's follow her.
Yeah. It's kind of one of those game dev things, or like you never see good reflections in modern games. Reflections from this era was so much nicer than the screen space garbage we have nowadays. It's such a shame also that, like, imagine if you had the like original zoom, it would be so hard to like see the environment. Like this is a place where you need a bit more to like actually see how the area looks. Oh. Say. Hey, let's see. It's no chests or whatever. I guess I do get more health by leveling up, as I am over 4k health now. Yeah, I think it was very low at the very start of the game, so I hadn't noticed, but because you get a lot, like, I think you get the majority of the health from the license board, right? So I don't know like how much I have on someone like Fran, but I think most of it is from the license board. Speaking of, I guess we'll just click random stuff in case we find stuff. Maybe starting out with accessories I do have already, then we'll just pick up the remaining things later. Probably the same deal here. No, we need this one, of course. I should try out spears at some point as well. Yeah, the bubble belt. Because I have that like pretty worthless counterattack item on Ash. I feel like it's very outdated at this point. Most of the time it just doesn't proc either. Looks like we're coming up to some sort of boss, so... Daedalus. Almost dead. I think I said earlier, like I'm just too over-leveled for this, so it's a bit of a shame. Like I really hate that with optional side content, that you trivialize the main content by doing it. But if you do it too late, the side content is trivialized. I don't know how you can solve that in an RPG. Yeah, like maybe, of course not. I spoke too soon. He's going ham. Maybe not like directly after, but like I could easily see myself replaying this with a harder mod in the future. At some point. Imagine if I could block a single hit. Yeah, I guess you probably also need some sort of like understanding of what the boss is actually doing, because this boss probably had some sort of like weakness to attack, but I did not figure that one out, whether that be a elemental weakness or something else. Because even with my over-leveled tank, it felt like I hit a lot. Maybe I could just equip like cast protect on everyone and it would be fine. That's just a stat check, okay. Good to know. So technically I didn't miss anything. Okay, I was thinking of like say that I was a lot weaker. Like I was using bubble and everything, and he just like comboed me to death. So if I didn't have bubble, like Ash would have easily died maybe twice during that fight, and as we talked about last stream or something, once people start dying, it becomes really difficult. Because you lose damage output and all that. As long as you're in control, everything is super simple generally. Okay, this is a thing. Does that open up this then, or like switch this? Looks like it would switch the side of the door or something. I guess disables it, I guess. That feels a bit too simple. Maybe it's time to... Is Blizzaga AoE in this? Yeah, I should switch to that now. Yeah, like I expected there to be something more to this, because like just having to open a door to a place where like you could go there with in both directions, so like either way would get down there. So there's something more to it, of course. Let's upgrade. And hope we don't run out of mana. Oh, 29. How much did the previous one cost? It's twice the mana cost. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's see if this fight is faster then. Yeah, 10k damage. Sounds good to me. Okay, here it blocks off. So I guess it switches between the upper and lower level or Vivian. I wonder why they went with like the odd health out like display in the bottom right when you have bubble, where you have more than your max rather than just increasing the max. Okay, let's go up and touch this thing again. He's cheating. Moving through the wall. That means I can also move through the wall. Only 6k? Quite the damage range on spells from the looks of it. That is back, but I guess the one down here not gone. Mini back, okay. I guess there's another mechanism somewhere. I thought this would like do something else. I must have missed something out. Missed another mechanism. Oh, maybe if I wasn't stupid, I could have figured this one out. But maybe I should move down here. Just a thought, you know. Let's have another mechanism down here. Yeah, it does. It does. It's the same in Path Exile actually. Dash. Oh, I did block a spell. I guess we can evade magic. Okay, so what's happened now? I guess the other one got removed. Where is it? It's down there? Yeah, it's gone. Okay. So there was no like moving doors or anything like that. Big back. Like that. I'm kind of starting to feel that the region is a waste of time. I mean, it just heals so little when cast from Ash, at least. Like, each tick is what? Let's see. 25. It's like 27 per tick or something. It will take a long while before it restores any real HP. It started off about the same strength, I feel, and maybe a bit less, but and when you have like 1200 HP max, I mean it healed something, but now I have 7.8k max. 5 to 10 seconds. Oh. Well, how often does it tick? Every 2 seconds something. 2 seconds, I guess. It's like 27 per 2, it's what per 60? Times 30, whatever. 750 a minute. Like, if I'm... Even if I'm, like, giving it a very large... like, error margin of, like, 1000 a minute, it's kind of slow. Because I also need to, like, stop and apply it every time. And I guess it doesn't really take MP, so why not? But maybe I shouldn't have... Like, right now, I have it at, like, above attacking for Ash. Maybe these two should switch places. So, apply it, but maybe you should try attacking and killing the boss before applying a new region. Like now. It would be nice if it was like at least some max HP scaling. Like, it's all down to like how fast are we supposed to get healed back to full from regen. And right now that's maybe 7 minutes for Ash, which I think is a bit in... That's some, like... Okay, yeah. Let's fucking go, I guess. Yeah, something like that. It's... The exact numbers can of course be scaled, but... It's a bit boring that I'm considering to drop it completely, because I think that the strength of a like auto battler system is that you can keeping up buffs is not the annoying as annoying as they are in other games. Because the buffs are just kept up by themselves, so it's kind of using the strength of the gambit system. Yeah, in general, I think that if you've been out of combat for 10 seconds, all buffs should have the option to be cast as AoE. Like, it makes sense that something might be single target in combat, but when you're standing in front of a boss or something, just casting shell on 3 people, like, it's like that doesn't help anyone. Open this up. Or not? The device sleeps. It's just like the balance is a bit off because like I remember in Final Fantasy VII, like region lasts for like 30 seconds in that game or whatever, like depending on what you do with the ATB system. But it's basically full heals. We're being attacked. Or for some reason. Can I switch in Pinello? I don't have any dark magic on these guys. Tone healing? Or did I just overlap? I blocked it, whatever that was. Oh, the aggro cast magic next to it, I see. Strong against these, perhaps? Don't know. Yeah, I've been noticing these things sometimes attacking, and I had not figured out why. Cast Holy. Dealt damage. That makes sense that there's something like that. Yeah, I think that region is put on that status. Like when they start dispelling all of them, it's not worth recasting 3 of them in combat. Just block it, lol. $4K experience. It's not nothing. Yeah, for sure. I guess one could have opinions of like an automated gambit aggroing that one. I don't, because those are very hard to keep track of. I could also have played better by like actually using magic on Fran and all that, and not just auto attacking. Like use her strengths rather than just sitting AFK. Is Aqua still even dealing damage? No. Really do need a weapon for water weakness. Yeah, I think I've sold Penelope's katana that used to have it, but yeah, I think I have bullets for it. Let's actually equip those rather than the silencing. Seeing as we do have some water weak stuff in here. I don't know if I had a ninja sword. I think that was... Oh yeah, I do have. I should be better at switching. Yeah, but I was poor. There's nothing that could be done. Should probably keep one of each. I have 12 jobs already. I'm living the American dream. They might have called jobs in this. Oh. License board, I guess. I am Swedish after all. That might not say too much in this day and age. Did I open up that path or something? Yeah, you just don't get cancer. How hard can it be? I have been everythinged. You're free to actually deal damage at any point. Or I don't know, perhaps free Ash? Don't I have more than... I'm like... Oh, I'm just immobilized, I guess. Oh yeah, I am. Wondering, like... Felt like I should be doing more than what I was doing. Do I have anything for immobilize? Is there something for immobilize? Soon a remedy. In this case it makes sense to use remedy, since I have been everythinged. Yeah, did I open up something here? Oh no, guess not. There's surely a something to click. Oh, here we are. Look at me, I'm a good player. Probably just continue with that. Okay. Have I touched all of them now? Now for the like age-old PlayStation 2 issue. I don't know if the gate is gone or just not rendering at this distance. I'll probably look up here if there's something. It would be painful to go back. Yeah, I mean, it might not be... Like, that could be, like, inherently set in the object or whatever. Like, how long it... How far it should be rendered from, but... It's hard to know, of course, because I didn't check beforehand if I could see it. Yeah, because... It should be gone, because that gate is also gone. That's what's up there. It's not rendering in now, so yeah, it should be open. Guess it's... Would it already respawn behind me? Yeah, I mean, with the graphics as they are now, they could probably just remove the rendering. What do you call it? Distance culling. I kind of get the feeling about this map that it's also to pad game length. And it's, again, just a corridor. Yeah, I would imagine that one reason you don't see enemies infinitely far is that I've been stopped. That's what the biggest reason, actually. We should probably gambit that too. But yeah, like I would imagine that enemies are actually spawned as you move to their positions, and so you don't have to like calculate the movement of every enemy, and you can just remove them after a while. Let's see. My Chronos tears. Oh yeah, of course. You mentioned that the last time around too. That so it's basically this, and then I can do that as well, which is useful because this target, like, otherwise you have to use 2 gambits for this, so yeah. Saves the slots. Yeah, well, I don't think there's any reason to do that. I guess you could if you really want, you have to correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think that you might want to cleanse slow using haste, because that reapplies haste. We have been everythinged. Yeah, you can't haste stop, that would be preposterous. Yeah, I've been deceased as well. What does that even do? Doesn't seem to do anything. I guess I'll use one of my serums. Yeah, the game over screen loads faster. I guess triple stop is not the game over in this game. And it's also cleared after a while. I don't know if that was the case. That's not always the case, I think. Guess it's time for party number 2, unless there's a boss here. I guess we can keep going with these guys. I've been in this room for a long time now. Okay, that was slow reacting. It's not much variety in this room, I should say. It did really feel like padding.
I can't shake the feeling we're somewhere we're not meant to be.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Exciting?
You are not troubled by the unknown? Who can say what lies ahead? We may encounter the very creators of Nethicite.
Yeah, I don't know what
Nice
we'll
lip
find.
sync.
I like it better that way.
You're sounding more the Sky Pirate every day.
Sleepka. Yeah, it sure does. Like every Sky Pirate I've known has been walking a lot. The Bulwark Kronos. Well spent cure. Although I need to be right back. Bathroom. Okay, let's go. There's probably some thing behind this door. There are multiple stairs. I think, though, it's switching time. Because these are getting... the other guys are getting... falling behind at this point. There's 2 characters being able to cast bubble in this part, so I might just keep that going. I don't know. Nah. We'll enable it before a boss fight. Click, click. Yeah, I don't think I've used MP on Van yet, but that Ether lore. Oh yeah, I got this guy. Sure, just pick stuff up at this point. Except for Bosch, who's getting this thing? Giga health. Not honestly, he's probably the one that I should be using the bubble belt, but I might be able to find another one at some point. Let me click those useless ones that are just like conditional. Yeah, it really does, and like, I guess for builds and whatnot, it's a real shame that you can fill it all out, because that basically puts, like, you can probably correct me here, but like builds comes down to which 2 you pick here, right? Because by the end of the game you will fill them out. So you don't, like, that the build is essentially 2 points. And then you just fill it out to its full potential. Yeah, it would be better, I guess, if it was more limited. It also like it's very different from like the actual skill system then becomes different from what you first believe when you look at it, because you see that you have a limited amount of options, and like I think a very normal reaction to that is that, oh, I need to be a bit careful with what I am choosing. Otherwise, I risk running out of points. Maybe there's something up here. But that's not actually the case. Which is something that you realize a long time into the game. Ah. I solved it or something. Something I missed? Yeah, I mean, it's a Final Fantasy game. They're not supposed to be like this elaborate build sandbox or something like that. Like, but there's always some like player expression available. But it's actually way more limited in this game. Both because there's an auto-battler system and because there's essentially very few builds. Characters cannot use tactics. Oh no! Protect shell, as is tradition. My bubble has fallen off. Yeah, that's a bit too much, being completely locked out of stuff. Should just... oh, we can't switch. Oh? Final Fantasy X is certainly on the to-do list. Oh yeah. Let's see. Gambits. Both here are still regening. So enable bubble. Since he's using gravity magic, that might not be a good idea. I wish decoy could be cast by my tank. Did you get a spell or something? Oh yeah, I have shells, so I guess it's something Final Fantasy. I mean, if you put it into perspective and compare it to a taunt in World of Warcraft, it's like eons of time. But it's also less reliable. I guess I'm just like resisting it. So, yep. Vanilla is a tank now, by the way. Oh. I remember Classic. When taunts could miss. Because they were a spell and had 17% miss chance. And you had one. The fact that they're starting to use gravity and all that is annoying when I just started to use bubble. This party deals so much less damage. Like, there was a point when Penella was just popping off all over the place. But that phase has kind of changed since Blizzara and whatnot is getting outdated. Okay, let's see. Gambits. Let's remove this nonsense. Yeah, it's the worst. What the hell is this map? It's also really like annoying on the Swedish keyboard because we have one of our like special Swedish letter. So we have a special like this special misspelling for your. This one is locked, I suppose. Okay, but am I reading this right? If I'm like, is this a two-dimensional cut? Like, I was seeing the map from the side here. Going up and down. Let's just move away, okay. Think your brain, try to visualize, memorize everything in your head. I mean, it will be me. Yeah, I noticed I didn't change. I'm like... What am I? Petrified slowly. Oh, I'm disabled. That makes sense. I know Balfir's everything. It's a bit annoying that you can't set up. I don't think you can set up a like proper Asuna gambit. Staff. Yes, you're telling me pen and paper. I do have pen and paper. It's always fun to bring out these things. Playing older games. Okay, because we've figured out one end of the map already, so we can do that. Oh yeah, disable is probably the weirdest one for Asuna. That is probably a good point. If I have disabled this. Because it's so expensive to use that you can't just like put it on everything. Map name could be useful. Okay. Is the height important? Because this one goes up and this one goes down. Kinda, but not really. Okay. It might help. I guess it might help you localize yourself. Okay, so have it's coming right for me. I should switch to the other party just to be able to use float to avoid this super annoying step sound. Thieves' cap. Speed is nice, I guess. Okay. That way, and I guess down. What is this map actually supposed to show then? Like, I guess it like it is used for anything. Okay, I guess this is a place to. Okay, Waystone 7. This seems to be a dead end. If I click this, I guess I get teleported somewhere that I might not want to be. Fuck it. Click the thing. Okay, this 7 goes to 6. And now we have no clue where we are, but I guess we can go back? Unless this goes to 5. No, we're back at 7. Okay. So we need to go back to the entrance, I guess? Weird that they sometimes are aggroed from entering the room. Also need to set up the chrono thingy here. Okay, I guess this is that place. This should be one away from the... Well, this is the entrance. This stone 8. Locked thing. That way. Which I guess is the goal to unlock. Where do we get if we click on this? Maybe back to the outside? Yes, okay, so we can go back outside with this. Oh, it's super annoying that you don't know where north is. Because I'm drawing a map that's like a thing, but I don't know what's up. Yeah, the sun. True. I also look for anthills, I guess. They're also on the south side of trees. Okay, so this is a dead end with a button from the looks of it. And here are the bombs. Yeah, there's... I'll keep a lookout for trees. So we have a Scorpio gate stone. I guess this opens the place where you're just at. For my master's chosen, no other. The way will I lay open. I guess I have to either use a specific character or something like that. I mean, it's not Penelope because she's not important. Let's try Ash. Nope. It's for late game. Okay, so because that opens this gate down here, right? I think this said Scorpio Gate. Yeah, so this is for later. So I should not be like worried about this at all. Okay, so the only way forward is the teleporter, number 7 thing. Which is annoying because that means that there's multiple maps. Yeah, the target was story today, so I think I'll focus on that for now, and then maybe I'll do more stuff later. I think the more important question is, do I have float on anyone here? I do not. It seems, I guess they tested this on my television because having that like step sound when using headphones is a bit annoying. Okay, so let's take this teleporter and see where we end up. Meaning that we will have a new map, which may or may not be connected to other maps. Because now I'm feeling that it's very likely that the number... because this was teleporter number 6, right? So maybe that is like a indication of how close to the end I am. So maybe the next target is teleporter 5. Okay, I have another button here. Another exit. Cancer gate. This is annoying. Unless this is a connection. Touching it. Because this might either connect to another room that's connecting to the number 6 entrance. We'll see. 3 of these guys. So Asuna doesn't remove slow. That's interesting. Okay, to figure out if this map makes sense. Oh, there's a holy rod. Not like actual holy damage. This. Yeah, but we'll see. There might be a room here, or this might lead to the number 6 portal. Boost holy damage. But I don't have any holy damage. Okay, yeah, it connected to this number 6, right? Yes, okay. But it's a bit annoying because that means that all the edges might not be equal length. These are not very fun to fight. Okay, so we have treasure here, gold hairpin. Damn it. There is. I generally don't prefer using it because it gets it makes it easier to do. You kind of know always where you start, or to say, like, put into words. Do straight. Well, there's a lot of vitality. But she uses strength, so I think this... I guess this could go to Wolfier. He needs a hairpin. Yeah, like it... In general, I like the feeling of knowing exactly where I start all the time. More than being able to... because like, the memory thing is only really useful and saves time if you actually do use the same thing over and over, but that's not always the case, right? Okay, so we have found another teleporter. I should also write down the cancer gate so I know where it is. So this is teleporter 5. So my suspicions are correct. That we need to find the number 1 teleporter, and I immediately ask, was it really necessary to have 7 different teleporters? I guess it's 4. 5 maps? This is 4, right? Yes. 4 maps. We have a gate. Is the Piscus, however you pronounce that, is up for anyone's guess. Like that, right? E6. Maybe? Yeah, perhaps. Pisces. Mom bomb. Okay. So we arrived at what I call 6 o'clock, and there's an exit 12 o'clock. Ninja gear. It's light armor. I guess speed is good. Speed means more attacks. More attacks equals more damage equals good. Let's go. Okay, so we have another button here. The ghost. It's increased faith. But it's weak to holy. How does that work? Guess this opens it's Ares. Guess we'll just click it. Guess so. Can have faith in everything. Yeah. There's an exit up here. This is a dead end. So back to the beginning. Oh, I should have led right down. The teleporter. Oh, they were just there to break my chain, of course. Oh, nice of them. You can ASMR it too by having it only in your left ear. You somewhat reduce it by looking backwards. Okay, oh wait, it changed its mind or something. How did I die and wake, like, get the rest into being blinded and silenced? Yeah, as is tradition. This area would be quite a hell if I weren't over-leveled. Gaia gear. Just defense. Lots of life though. I think that this is a Penelope thing. She needs health. And help in general. Did I miss anything? Nope. I think the other party I have would also be way better at this, so there's that. When you can like go into that a group of 3 cats or whatever, and just cast one Blizzard or whatever for 7k damage, like things becomes way easier. And they're also you can have one also at a range, so yeah, easier in that regard as well. This opens up that gate, I guess. But it also continues. I think it continues past the gate. Do we end up at the same room as if we would have taken the gate? This is... I'm pretty sure that's the case. Meaning that if we go back here, this should be the teleporter. I'm just making sure I haven't missed a room. Yes, cool. Okay, I guess this will take us to the teleporter number 2, and then we only have teleporter number 1 remaining. This should be the last level. Unless there's something happening.
I've never seen this much mist. Are you all right?
I'm fine, thank you.
Is that nethicite?
I wonder.
With that much nethicite in one's grasp.
You could destroy all of Ivalice if you wished it.
She is tall. Okay. Does this just... this one room here? I'm writing this down anyway. You can't stop me. But moving out of here manually would be a pain. Oh, this one. Is there something... like see below here, or... Oh, there's something down there. I see. And I guess the original would be 40, so... I guess 40-ish. You just get a bit of a hint that there's something there, but you could never look at it. This teleporter 1. The map is complete. I'm touching the device. Yeah, because I mean, someone placed that there. Just for this cutscene, I guess. To show where we're going. Okay, time to bubble up. Yeah, I really like boss designs and all that. The Final Fantasy games in general. Who is healing? I think it's Bash, right? I guess we have to not use any element because he switches it all the time, so it's hard to like figure out what it is. And a spring. Probably won't die from one. He's fine. I think since it's now stopped, it has now stopped changing weaknesses. I guess this adapts to what you're attacking it with. So if you keep attacking it with like the same thing, it switches to be to start what's it called absorb it. Should make a gambit that I toggle for decoy on Bosch. Yeah, because it looked like I was, since I had a element on Bosch, it looked like it switched around maybe once, like randomly, but then when I hit too many times or something, they're stuck on that element and not changed since. I should have set up shell on everyone as well to take that flare. Oh, there's another Esper. Shemmasai the Whisperer. Okay, gambits. Bubble off. We also ally Bosch. Where is it? Decoy. My bossing setup, I guess. Could it be that this Esper is what unlocks the thing that was for later? Like the Scorpio Gate or whatever? But it's still the awful walking sound there. mean, it's really far back if we want to walk back, so I'll leave that to future me if at all. Like, if I'll be bothered. Empyrean Waystone. By this path and no other, reach ye round of the Undying, walk of the Chosen. Yes. All right.
Where is everyone?
Fear not, Princess of Dalmasca. We, Ocuria, have chosen you, and you alone.
Mantis people.
Ashalia Benarg and Dalmasca, we see your heart desires power, and power most holy shall we grant. Seek you the Suncrist, slumbering star. In tower on distant shore, it dreams. The mother of all Nephesite, the source of its unending power. The Dynast King, his fallow shards, coarse trinkets cut from Suncrist's light.
Such power exists?
In times that are long passed away, we thought to save this Ivalice, and chose Wraithwall, the Dynast King. He took the sword and cut the Christ. 3 shards he took from its gilt grasp, and so became the Dynast King. His words and deeds run through your veins.
That's why I was given it. The Sword of Kings.
The treaty held with kings of old is but a memory, cold and still. With you, we now shall treat anew, to cut a run for history's flow. Now take this sword, this treaty blade, Ocurian seal, mark of your worth. Cut deep the Christ, and seize your shards. Wield Dynast King's power. Destroy Vanar.
But Vanar... Vanar's an Ocurian, a being like you.
Vanar is a heretic. The Nephesite is ours to give to chosen bearer, or to none. The heretic trespassed, and set the rose of knowledge in man's hand. With imitations they profane. It is anathema to us. We give you now the stone and task. Administer judgment. Destroy them all.
Judgment? Destroy them all? The Empire?
The hues ever skew, history's weave. With haste, they move through 2 short lives. Driven to err by base desires. Toward waste, and wasting, on they run. Undying, we Ocurian light the path for wayward sons of man. Oft did we pass judgment on them, so that Ivalice might endure. Eternal, we are history's stewards, to set the course and keep it true. The chosen is our hand, our fist, to let live some and crush the rest. princess. You have been chosen. Take revenge against those who stole your kingdom. Fulfill your role as savior. Attain to your birthright.
Those are the good guys, right?
Ash. What's with these Acuria? What gives them the right to tell you what to do?
Will you take revenge, as they ask?
We could not see them, but we heard the Ocuria speak. They may be gods, but we are the arbiters of our destiny. Your Highness, I'm against this. The Empire must pay, but destruction?
Does anyone know what happened to Dr. Sid? Wasn't he saying he'd be here?
He should have arrived by now.
And I should have realized by now. He's not coming. He laid out the bait, and we bit. Remember what he said? He wanted Ash to get the stone. He wanted that all along. That's why he flaunted his nethicite, and reeled us in with his stories about Gedovagan, all to bring Ash to the Ocuria.
But wait, if we got a hold of the nethicite, wouldn't that be bad for the Empire?
Maybe he wants to see what happens when foes with nethicite collide. That'd be just like Dr. Sid.
I will search out the Sun Crest.
History is built by our hands. That's his favorite line. He'd never stand by and watch the Ocuria's stones shape things. So, he was talking to Vinar all along. He wasn't mad at all then, was he?
Treaty Blade. It's a massive sword.
Restore Dalmasca's sovereignty and make our amends with Lady Ash. It's the only way to avert war.
It is a war of necessity. Your Lady Ash herself is bent on it. She desires it above all else. She will not rest until her revenge is full wrought.
I fear you misread her intent. She would sooner shun war than embrace it.
You are young, Larsa.
And you presume beyond your ken.
Then let us look closer. Judge Gabranth. I would have you seek after the Lady Ash and judge whether she makes overtures of peace or war. Yours shall be the eyes of the Empire.
And should I espy war, I am to put her to the sword. Is that your wish, Excellency?
It will not come to that, I am sure. I have faith in her, faith in you both. On you, Gabranth, shall I wager all our fortunes.
As you will.
That so sweet a child could be your brother is hard to believe.
Larsa is as he should be.
What's that, Vana? Ah, taken the bait already, have they? Splendid. The Ocuria have given the princess her treaty blade.
The gods have chosen their scribe to write history as they deem fit. Yes, and she with fresh nethicite to aid her.
Bah, to hell with the Ocuria and their stones. What good? A power that cannot be harnessed. Baubles best suited for study, no more.
We conquered 2 kingdoms that you might study these baubles.
Oh, I am grateful for the sacrifice. Without it, manufactured nethicite would have eluded us. An unrivaled weapon, I warrant you. Tell me, Vana, Have I not been an apt pupil?
My counsel did but guide your able hand. Through power of man, the stones did you perfect. Yes. So much accomplished in 6 fleeting years. Man's fervor o'er all obstacles prevailing.
Our lives are much too short. You undying might waste long centuries away, but we, I fear, cannot.
Just so. Had we more time, we might have availed ourselves of more prudent measures.
Your greatest work still lies before you. Not lightly will the Acuria allow you to wrest the reins of history from their grasp, back into the hands of men.
Indeed. What claim does Garen have on history's reins? Seated on throne immortal, rent from time. For your ascendant's vein I offer prayer. May you attain all that which is your due.
Attain it I shall. For too long have my deeds gone unrewarded.
In tower on distant shore dreams the sun Christ. Do these words mean aught to you?
Didn't Redis say he was going to follow some other course? Maybe he found out something that can help.
I'd rather stay out of that Sky Pirate's debt, thank you.
What's wrong with Redis? I mean, if you can't trust your own kind, who can you trust?
You're an expert on pirating now, are you?
I have to walk out? Surely you just... I hope so. Was quite a lore dump. Now we have to find some old crystal and hit that with a sword. And totally be the good guys. Not evaporating an entire country or something. I guess we did get the sword as well, right? The treaty blade, yeah. It's also awful. Alfenheim. I guess teleporting is the best way. I love being the good guys. Let's go. Could probably also check out the store and see if there's anything I missed. Perhaps there's some bazaar items. I like that this shop is still here. Like, why is that not a key item? Look at that, 23k. We did get some new monsters town, so perhaps there's unlocks, we'll see. Marlboro flower is a new item and all that, so... It's loads of stuff. Giga's gear. I do need serums. All these Phoenix Down packs. Should I keep these things? Like, how good are they? Minus 18, but element. I should probably keep like one per item. Oh, damn! I sold my gun. Unlucky, I guess. What's the special thing about hand bombs? Like, are they cool in some way? Yep. Oh, ranged axe. Okay, so I'll save it in the store in case I need it. Hype the crown. Sell that. I'm not using this. I have to check out the Giga stuff as well. Looks pretty good, but I don't know. If stats were 1-to-1, it's 5 stats for at a loss of 4. I don't think stats are 1-to-1 in value. This looks fairly weak. Yeah, it's like that, right? And even if I weren't using the speed, the Minerva Bustier is better than the Giga's chestplate. I think the Giga stuff is already outdated. Ooh, a rise rather than race, and have some new stuff. Darka. Rise is probably really good. 52 cost though, that's something. Deal heavy damage to one foe. Non-elemental damage? Huh. I can... Like, gravity is such a waste. Oh no. Like, you never use... As we've spoken about many times before, there's no real reason to use gravity, because things die too fast. You can... Yeah, and there's some Final Fantasy games that have had gravity working. Final Fantasy VIII has a boss that has gravity that you can use against. It's like by drawing all that. I mean, what does it cost? 28 MP. It's not too bad. Let's just buy everything. Don't have to think if you buy everything. Yeah, I think that would be the primary use case, right? Oh, finally, Cronus Tears. Actually, I've dealt over 10k damage with Fran. Thank you very much. Against a weak target. So I think I'm quite a gamer. Yeah, so it's not that impressive. Let's see. Does she already know? I guess Penella will be the one to. But yeah, we need to make a decision of that as well. I guess is it Time Age that has it? Gravity? Yeah, I wonder if... Let's see... Where the action list? Graviga is... not here. It's time magic, right? Yeah. Maybe there is a license for it that I haven't used to find it, but most of the magic stuff are up here, I think. I would love these. I have to find an Esper. Sooner would be nice, but let's see. There's not much magic remaining here, right? Just mystic armor, so I think I'm more or less done with that. Bushi probably doesn't have something like that. I would guess it's here somewhere. Might have already learned it. Let's use like actual. She knows gravity, but not graviga. Okay. License. I have to find it. There it is. That was easy. Oh, you can. True. There's no button hint for that. Probably also pick up like another quickening on. Gosh. Oh no. Like it really doesn't matter. And yeah, we have to make a decision here about this Esper. Well, it's not going to be Ash, is it? She already has it up there. This doesn't give anything. Penello. It's somewhere. There it is. Shield block or Suna. For one, it's bombs and guns I already have. For Balthier, it's max HP, which is nice. And this stuff, but that's heavy armor, so it's awful. Run with this. Nothing. And Heavy armor. Potion lore for Bosch. And... nothing. I guess it is. This is the best pickup then. Like, is the either that or Bosch or Bonfire for life, which feels very lackluster. Because as soon as one of those things that when you cast it, that like you're probably in a pinch, so it's an ability that is good when you most need it. I think this is the best pickup. Okay, and we can see, like, we have a free gambit. Oh yeah, I need to buy the HP ones. Let's buy a bunch of them, so it's more annoying to fix them in the menu later. I don't know if I need any. If character has... Is this yourself? Why doesn't it say self HP in that case? Because I'm reading that right. Like it's if target foe, random foe if you have more than like MP or whatever. This is kind of what I've been looking for since forever, but I don't have gambit slots for these things. I was thinking these things would be nice to have. Because we could do something like set up drain as well. For characters that don't have heals. So, let's start off with this. Okay, if a foe has more than 10,000 health, let's half it. And see if that actually makes, like if this is being used ever. Because it could be really good against those elemental orbs that I run into every now and then. That kind of target you when you use magic. So we could probably remove sleep, I guess. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, I am constantly redoing gambits on bosses nowadays. So it's more or less a... I should really have 2 setups, like a boss and a farm one or whatever. But yeah, I haven't. Save the Queen? A British sword? Got a new katana, which is nice. Also has wind, so we need to save the previous one in case we run into something that's very much absorbing it. A new bow for both here if you want. I guess we could pick this one up for Ash. Should pick this one up too. I get. Okay, so there's also a lance with holy damage. Actually, let's pick that one up. Because I do have... I can just do that. And now we can use it. Okay, and then we equip the bow, because that's too difficult to do from the shop. Big damage. Yasuo's katana? That's the guy from League of Legends, right? The Hasaki, whatever, he's yelling all the time. I have not played League of Legends since 2010 or something. But I've seen some streams and whatnot. Yeah, also Bosch's new weapon. We should make sure that he can actually use it. And does he sell the previous katana for that has water damage? It didn't. He does not. Oh well. Yeah, like I did play League of Legends way back, like 2010 or something, and then Dota 2 came out, and it was over for me. Okay, we can upgrade these two, I guess. Do we have a new... We don't have any heavy armor, so... Might as well just... that? And cry when our money is gone. There's no vitality? Oh yeah, he has the gold hairpin, which is... I think the speed would be better, so... Maybe bought one too much. Unlucky. I was a Dota guy. I haven't played in a long time now. Mostly because friends stopped playing. And the game kind of moved away from what I like playing, so... Yeah, it's... one of those. You can just move on from video games after a while. Okay. Sell those, and we almost have money remaining. Yeah. I have very few hours in Counter-Strike though. So that's my non-Swedish thing. Like I'm not really like Counter-Strike guy. Played it of course because I need to earn my citizenship somehow. That is a banger though. He had some, I don't know how that translated down into Europe or whatever, but like he had some other songs that were pretty popular at the time, but the Dodo one was one of the first ones, I think. They just pushed me away.
Ships in the water. Send fishing dories if need be, I care not. Glossair engines are as good to us as sky to a fish. Leave what boats have foundered. I want souls saved, not driftwood. Our armada ran afoul of bad water near the Ridorana Cataract. All engines stopped a sudden. Becalmed. Trouble with a mist thick as death, it seems. Those seas are yacht. I expected airship trouble, not a fleet foundering midst the waves. Tell me of what happened in Girovegon. From the lay of your eyes, I measure all did not go well. Cid. Was he false, as I feared?
Yes. But we may have caught a glimpse of his true intent. We may now know what it is that Cid searches for.
So the day-affected Nithosite was only a fragment? And these Ocuria I know not and care to know even less.
If we strike this Suncrest with the Sword of Kings, no new stone may be born. We say the Suncrest is the source of all Nethosite's power. If we might break it, the Dusk Shard would be as a thing lifeless. As for the manufactured Nethosite, who can say?
There is another way. We use the Treaty Blade to cut a new stone from the Crest. Use that to fight the Dusk Shard and the manufactured stones.
Would you like to know the best use of Nethosite? Will or nil, I'll tell you. You pick it up and throw it away.
Either way, we have to find the Suncrest first, right? Don't we? Across the sea, and a tower on a distant shore. Redis?
Familiar words, Vaughn. I saw something of the sort written in some documents I chanced upon during my visit to Draklor. The Naldoan Sea, the Ridorana Cataract, and the Pharos Lighthouse. I sent my fleet to fish out the truth behind these words, and caught trouble.
Then proof is ours. This lighthouse on the Naldoan Sea is the tower on the distant shore. The strong mist that becalmed your ships is a grimmer yet clearer sign than any we might hope for. The Suncrest is there.
All well and good, but how do we get there? Those seas are in yacht, as I recall.
Try putting this one in your ship. 'Tis a skystone made to resist yacht.
More spoils from the Draklor labs, is it? Why not use it yourself?
That's just the thing. My ship's a Bergerben model. It will not work. But should it fit the Strahl, she'll fly in yacht.
Where is
Lady
our
Ash,
chip?
I would accompany your highness, if you do not object.
I am in your care. But tell me one thing. Why do so much for us?
The Nabudis Deadlands.
Nabudis was your home?
Nay, but a memory forever burned in my heart.
Yay, +1 friend. The ship is here? When did we get here? I can't even remember where we last left it off. True. I guess we teleport with it. Games are so magical. Although, I wonder if the magical time will end once more getting close to midnight, so... I guess there will be a traveling sequence and then there's more exposition and whatnot, and suddenly it's 1 AM, so maybe I should call it here. So we can probably do another story stream to like get a bit further. Does this game have like a like normally games nowadays just say this is a point of no return, please save so you can do side quests. Does this game have something similar? Yes, I do have hunts. Yeah, and before that you can just like do whatever, I guess. I create a new save for each stream, so like even if I do get locked up somewhere, it's like an hour or two that I've lost at most. So it's no big deal really. This place. Eat it. Yeah, I should probably not overextend today either. I got to like. Someone fell asleep really late yesterday, so I should not continue that trend. Yeah, I'll call it here. I have written down a map. It turned out fantastic. Dungeon was a bit too long. It felt a bit padded, but it was pretty nice. And yeah, we are getting further in the story, seeing how good people we are, choosing war, killing an entire country of people, like the good guys. But yeah, I'll call it here and wish you all a good night and sweet dreams. See you next time.